Regio Dolphins. Welcome back. This is for our kinder through third graders. I really loved our activity yesterday of what do we do with an idea. If you were able to do the activity where you drew a picture of your head and kind of cracked it open and drew pictures of all your wonderful ideas, I'd love for you to share that with us. You can either take a picture of it and put it in the comment box. You can email it to me. But I would love to see what you guys were able to create. Today, we're going to continue, again, kind of doing an author study because I'm really enjoying these books, with another book from the same author by Kobe Yamada, illustrations by May Beeson. This one is What Do We Do with a Problem? So there are times in our lives where things don't go the way we want, right? Or something happens that just doesn't feel right, or we do something that later maybe we regret or we know wasn't a good choice. How can we overcome that? What do we do with those problems? Let's read on and find out. I don't know how it happened, but one day I had a problem. I didn't want it. I didn't ask for it. I really didn't like having a problem, but there it was. Why is it here? What does it want? What do you do with a problem? I thought. I wanted to make it go away. I shooed it. I scowled at it. I tried ignoring it, but nothing worked. Notice a couple things. One, tell me, what does the problem look like? If you had to see, what does it resemble or look like? What would you say it looks like? The second thing is I want you to notice the colors again. The colors are so important in these illustrations. What are the colors that we're currently seeing? Yeah, so I would say that maybe this almost looks like the start of like a cloud or a storm, something that looks unsettling. And our colors are, again, are not necessarily black and white, but they're a sepia tone where they are, dull and not very vivid, right? Not a lot of bright colors. There's a little bit of colors in the problem, but that's about it. I started to worry about my problem. What if it swallows me up? What happens the more he thinks about the problem, worries about the problem? What's happening to the problem? Yeah, it's growing. It's getting bigger. What if the problem sneaks up and gets me? What if it takes away all of my things? You can see him guarding his things. What are some of the things he's guarding? Like a robot, a bunny, a rocket ship. I worried a lot. I worried about what would happen. I worried about what could happen. I worried about this and I worried about that. What do you think he's feeling right now? Does he look upset? Notice how that worry and problem is growing and it's like filling the page. The storm is getting bigger. And the more I worried, the bigger my problem became. I wish it would just disappear. I tried everything I could to hide from it. I even found ways to disguise myself, but it still found me. And the more I avoided my problem, the more I saw it everywhere. I thought about it all the time. I didn't feel good at all. What's going on in this picture? It's a full-blown storm, right? Look at all that rain and clouds. If you've ever had an umbrella on very windy days, how it's pulling the umbrella away from him. I couldn't take it anymore. This has to stop, I declared. Maybe I was making my problem bigger and scarier than it actually was. After all, my problem hadn't really swallowed me up or attacked me. I realized that I had to face it. What does it look like he's doing here? Yeah, it kind of looks like he's trying to find a way to not just face the problem, but to overcome it, right? So even though I didn't want to, even though I was really afraid, I got ready and I tackled my problem. Look at that picture. He's riding his problem. Almost like the way you'd ride a horse. Do you see the colors changing too? What colors do you see? Yeah, I'm starting to see some yellows and browns and golds and purples. When I got face to face with it, I discovered something. My problem wasn't what I thought it was. I discovered it had something beautiful inside. Check that out. Doesn't look like a storm anymore. My problem held an opportunity. It was an opportunity for me to learn and to grow, to be brave, to do something. It showed me that it was important to look closely because some opportunities only come once. Wow, look at the difference. What is he standing on right now? For my older kids, what could that lighthouse symbolize? What do lighthouses do? Yeah, lighthouses are a beacon of hope, right? They give lights to ships that are lost in the dark to show them the way home. And now he's basically finding a way to solve his problem. So his problem finds a way home. So now I see problems differently. I'm not afraid of them anymore because I know their secret. Look how happy he looks. Every problem has an opportunity for something good. You just have to look for it. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do today. I'd like you to think about maybe a problem that you're having. For a lot of us that have been trapped at home these few days, maybe it's getting along with a sibling, like a brother or sister. Maybe it's getting motivated to do some distance learning, some online work. I think some of us keep feeling like we're on vacation and are feeling a little reluctant to do that work. I would like you to work with a parent, a sibling, an aunt, uncle, whoever's in your house right now that can work with you on this. And I want you to brainstorm. What's your problem and what could you do to fix it? What are some things that you could do to try to help solve the problem or come up with creative solutions? So this today is not an activity to write or to draw, but it's an activity to talk, to have a discussion with somebody in your house about problems that you're feeling like you're facing and how you may solve that. I know as adults, we have problems all the time, and I feel like we're constantly trying to solve them, and that can be burdensome. And so having this conversation for parents may be just as helpful as it is for kids. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. We actually have one more book from this author that I'm looking forward to reading with you tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. I miss you all. Take care, dolphins. Bye.